though the Arlecchino connection for Linny and Lynette is getting stronger.
Alright, I have started the stream. You're free to keep on
I noticed.
talking. But yeah.
Hmm.
Also, I am mega excited for the Phasmophobia progression update. That's
Yeah,
another thing that's coming in like a few days. Less than,
I'm
actually.
excited. I'm excited for the latest Hell of a Boss episode for season 2. It's coming out because the teasers have all been focused around Viscerali and Asmodeus, and I'm excited to see them again.
Yeah, of course you are.
Hmm.
You're so gay for them. But yeah, no, the latest Phasma update's going to completely reset your level because it's going to be based off of like it's going to affect what gear you can get now. Like, have you been looking at all
Right.
the teasers? Because
I have not been.
there's like tiers of gear now, right? You know how there's like the weak torch and the strong torch. All
Hmm.
the gear sort of has that progression now, and
Okay.
the gear is better. Like, all the better gear is way better than the default gear that we started with, but all the worst gear is gonna be generally worse than what we started with. So like, I'm pretty sure the base salt can only have 2 uses in it now instead of 3, but then like upgraded salt you can draw a line, and the final upgrade of the salt, if you get the ghost to walk through it, they actually go slower or some shit like that.
Hmm.
And like the fucking camera, ghosts can finally knock cameras down,
Uh-huh.
and so like the different level of tripods reduces that. Like there's loads of progression-y stuff. I'm really fucking excited for it. I'm probably gonna become a Phasmo streamer again. Except I won't have you
Funky.
around.
Which is probably honestly a good thing because I won't enjoy it as it gets scarier. And you have told me that they want to make things scarier.
That's the next
You know, I'm
update.
a little bit of
Horror Plus
yeah,
is the next update. Oh, I've
yeah.
still got my my head image on because I have to hide the chat because it's good courtesy. Hey, Circus.
Courtesy.
Yeah, when you're playing Final Fantasy 14, it's courtesy to hide the like the in-game chat because the people who you're playing with might not necessarily want their names to be broadcast to the stream. In the same
Oh,
way,
yeah, yeah, that makes
in
sense.
my party list, I set their
I thought you meant like hide the Twitch chat, and I was like, you know, the
no,
Twitch chat goes on top of your picture,
no, no,
right?
no, 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 no. In the same way that
Hi,
like
Circus.
in the party list, I set their names to initials.
I
Um,
know the plan is laid out in the title, but the plan is we're gonna do a little while the Fontaine update and the servers are being maintained, as Genshin is wont to do with big updates. While that's going, we're gonna do a little, just a little bit of
Final Fantasy
16, Final
16 as a
Fantasy
treat.
16 as a treat,
Yeah,
as a little treat.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
I was doing the little shoulder shimmy
Yeah,
and
as a
the tone
treat.
thing that I do when I'm
Yeah,
leading up to it
yeah, as
as
a
a treat.
treat. Yeah.
And then we'll do some Fontaine exploration as soon as it's
And
dropped.
pulling. Tyler's gonna do some pulling.
And I'm gonna pull Linny because I am a whore for Kokichi Kinnies.
Yeah. Um, I still don't think I'm gonna pull for anything.
That's fair.
I just,
Roth Wreathsley seems like he's gonna be interesting.
I really wanna skip Rothsley. It's Rothsley.
Rothsley.
Yeah.
Rothsley seems like he's gonna be
Ice
interesting. Cryo
Punch.
Catalyst melee character.
Well, I mean,
I really want him as well.
yeah, I mean, fucking, what's his name? The detective. He's a
Yeah,
Animo.
like a Hazo.
Yeah,
Like he's gonna be
Cryo
like a
Hazo.
cryo Hazo.
I really want him. Like, I read his kit and I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Also, I like how his hair he has like the Wolverine thing with his hair. It's kind of
I didn't
funky.
see that, but that sounds cool.
It like it almost looks like it it's styled almost like ears. It's kind of funky.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Do you
kind of
think
flared
do,
back
do you
now.
think he's the kind of like Sucrose actually secretly an animal?
No,
You don't think?
I just think it's like Wolverine styled. Like, do you know DC Wolverine,
Do I
like the
see
superhero?
Wolverine?
No, DC, as in DC Comics.
I have no idea. I don't watch DC or Marvel
Or
stuff.
is Wolverine
Yeah,
Marvel?
exactly. Right. Like,
I don't either, clearly. Uh, well, it doesn't matter. He looks cool. I like him,
so the
and
thing
I
is,
like that he's
I
Cryoboxer.
really do want to pull on something immediately, right? Because, like, who doesn't?
Right, obviously.
But A, I'm on the 50-50 track, and B, I just
Hmm.
don't have the stuff, and I'm worried that if I pull for Rothsley, the Archon, who always comes at 3.2, as we've all established, yeah, I'm
And
gonna
the
miss
point
them.
two, yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, they always come in the point 2 update. I'm gonna miss them,
Hmm.
like, because I don't have the
Yeah,
stuff
but
for it.
we've also experienced that the Archons come rerun fairly regularly,
I don't want.
and
I
especially
don't
the
want the Archon on a rerun, Tyler.
there.
Yeah,
You could get Rothsley on a rerun then.
I don't want Rothsley on a rerun. I don't
But
want to wait
also,
until
keep in
3.2
mind,
to get my first
you're
Fontaine
gonna
character
have an entire new nation
to not explore,
and new Archon
to
quests and
not
all
do.
that. Yeah,
No, I
but I
do
mean,
the.
it'll be there.
You know what? I do the Archon quests. Even if I'm really lax with everything else, I do the Archon quests. Yeah, Asil. I do the Archon quests, at least. Yeah, Asil. And the events, I do them at least. Most of the time.
Most of them. You
Alright.
weren't missing much with the mirror thing.
Oh, catch animal. Get money.
You don't even have to catch, you just have to find.
Alright.
It's literally just sitting there. Like, once you find it, it's just sitting there and you just walk up and grab it. I even tried hitting them just to see if anything happened, and it didn't care.
Wow. It's so stupid. Alright. Let's play the recap game. What happened
The
last
recap.
time? 5
Last stream
years
or, like-
later. Just the last stream.
Just last stream.
Yeah.
Okay. So last stream, we set off. Well, the stream before last stream, the last thing we were on was one of Sid's guys seeing us head back to our little secret camp,
Yeah.
and so he went to go tell Sid. Not Sid.
Kupka.
Kupka.
Yeah.
He went to go tell Kupka. One of Kupka's guys saw Sid and us going back to our little hideout. And then I don't think Sid sent Benedicta's head to Kupka, but someone did, or a very head-shaped box that somehow indicates Benedicta's death was sent to Kupka, signed from Sid.
Yeah.
So Kupka got very, very mad at Sid, and now knowing where our secret base is,
Destroyed
came
everything.
to have a chat.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
We were away breaking your mother crystal.
Yeah, while Clive, Sid, and our pet wallpaper, Jill, were
I know you won't get this joke. But
our houseplant, Jill.
while Clive, Sid, and Kyrie from Kingdom Hearts 2 were off destroying the mother crystal.
Destroying the mother crystal. Kupka absolutely just obliterated our base and killed everyone except anyone who had a name.
Yeah, so no one. Like
So not really anyone.
I was about to like when that first happened, I was like, you know what, this is a really good opportunity. Like, oh god, what if we have to deal with Goots, like in the trauma of losing Nan, you know, like, or like, you know, Charon, or like other stuff like that. Like there was a few opportunities to do some cool stuff there,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
We could have actually felt the loss if they like
killed
let
people.
us sit in that for a bit.
But
But
5
basically,
years
as soon
later,
as that cutscene is in, as soon as that cutscene's over, it cuts to a random town, and it says 5 years later.
yeah, we know.
And then we're just there.
Fucking.
Oh, also Sid died in that.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Sid. What a voice.
Rip Sid.
Yep. But do you remember that? Like what I was telling you, by the way. Do you remember like the way he like as
I do not remember him saying Benny. I think I was too distracted by like trying to see if it was actually a head in the box.
No, that wasn't nearly at that time. That was when we like approached Benedicta's like dead body post Garuda fight.
Oh, Sid.
Yeah.
Right.
And like Sid walked up to like her dead body and was like, Benny, is this really what you wanted? And like then like put the little necklace on her chest and like walked away.
Ah, right, yeah.
The really loving moment that's supposed to indicate that the next scene where her head gets delivered to Kupka in a box is not supposed to be congruent with Sid's character, right? Because clearly Sid very much cared for Benedicta, and it's just what happened.
And wouldn't have like desecrated her body like that.
Butchered her body to send a message to Kupka, yeah, right?
Yeah.
But like the way, because Benny was like his pet name for her, and like just the way he said it, really sad, just makes me think of like the way people think of Bennett from Genshin, like the really like Benny's adventure team assemble. Benny, like you know what I mean? But yeah. Benedicta's head gets delivered to a box to Kupka. He comes to pay us a visit and destroys our home base. Quote unquote, nothing happens between that and 5 years. Nothing important worth paying attention to, clearly.
Also, I would like to point out my theory for how the post-Mother Crystal destruction scene went down between Clive and Sid. And I guess Jill was also there, technically. My theory for why Jill was there is
Please
because
never
the scene
stop
was
the
entirely
jokes.
that scene was entirely too homoerotic with just Clive and Sid, so they had to like forcefully insert the love interest character to try and distract from that.
Yeah,
it didn't work.
It didn't.
Because Clive still showed more emotion crying over Sid's corpse than he'd showed like ever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, when he was crying over Joshua's corpse.
True. He cries over men he loves a lot.
Yeah. Is Sid bi? Because boy, he's giving those vibes. Yes! 100% he's bi.
Come on, yeah, obviously.
Look at him. Listen to him.
He just said Clive's not his type.
Yeah. we literally, on stream, when he was like, you're pretty, but you're not my type, we literally both did the, you think I'm pretty moment. Like, we both did that.
You think I'm pretty?
Yeah. I said that in my single player playthrough as well. So yeah, 5 years later, we are deep in the midst of Dhalmekia, attempting to recruit
we've made a new base over the water, so very, very safe. What with a hydro icon out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Presumably. That's safe. Anyway. So
not even just that.
We also
apparently
got our thing removed.
Yeah, apparently
our
this side quest sort of gives you the info, the one that I just did, that when the water is blighted, it like destroys wood it touches over time, and we need to like put the wood So why do we build a wooden base on it on water?
Oh my lord.
Yeah, but whatever. Don't worry about it.
So our base is basically constantly disintegrating.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so 5 years later, we're deep in Dhalmekia trying to get, like, save bearers. We haven't approached a single Mother Crystal in that time.
Also, we saw Joshua back then. And I think the destruction of our base and the seeing of Joshua would have been way more impactful if they actually let us sit in it. You know what I mean by that, right? When I say
100%.
like let us
No,
sit.
100%. 100%.
But they just skipped, and we're just supposed to move on.
Because Final Fantasy XIV has a lot of tragedy scenes, and they actually let us sit in it for pretty much all of them, and
Like
it
if
does
they
a
let
really
us,
good job.
if instead of showing us the destruction, we just came back to our base completely destroyed, and we had to like walk around and find the survivors, right? Even if everyone still survived, having to walk through the ruins and like pick out the survivors one by one
Yeah.
would be way more impactful.
Oh, 100%. In kind of the same way that they kind of blew their load early with the Joshua reveal, they kind of like one of my major criticisms of this game's story, even right up towards the end, is that they keep on blowing their load early. You know what I mean? Like they are prematurely coming, and like it's not making it a bad story. It's just taking a lot of the
Joshua is Margaret.
yeah, Joshua is Margrace. Yeah. It's taking a lot of the wind out of the sails, you know?
Oi, look sharp.
So, yeah.
Because like the fact that they skip ahead 5 years means that everyone has presumably moved on from that tragedy, and like even the tragedy of Sid's death, we don't get to rest on very long.
No. It's just done.
It's been 5 years, so they've presumably moved on, and so we're expected to just kind of move on. So it doesn't have as strong an impact.
You know, it's obvious when I can put it together. You said it's Sid Rip, though. By then, it's revealed. What do you mean put it together? How far are you into the game, Circus? I'm confused. Are we spoiling shit for you? Anyway, yeah, 5 years later, we are in the midst of
Trying to recruit
Dhalmekia.
bearers. Bearers don't like us because we made things difficult for them or something.
Yeah, Dhalmekia, like, it's getting really, really hard for bearers to live in peace.
And apparently in the last 5 years, we didn't think to, like, try to attack any other crystals or anything.
No, we didn't care enough about it. So we come back to our new home base. We meet the exposition giver, Vivian.
To be fair, Circus, he was the
Phoenix.
So,
did
you know.
Tyler, did you take his death seriously?
At the time,
Wow.
I was just like, yeah.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden.
Because I didn't know if the Phoenix rebirth thing was going to be, like, literal for Joshua, or if it'd be, like, reborn through Clive. So that was my thought.
Oh, we're just we're putting to rest some bearers, I think.
Alright. Cool, we're scattering smashes and all.
What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
But yeah. Bears are angry at us because we made shit harder. We're Sid the Outlaw. We took Sid's name.
I guess technically we didn't make shit harder, but they're blaming us. We just, like, enabled the Imperials to make shit harder. Or the people to make it harder. Or the people on the higher caste have taken it upon themselves to make life harder for people in the lower caste. As they are wont to do.
Yep. It is what it is.
It is what it is. If us taking the abilities didn't kill Benedicta, then couldn't we just ask Jill nicely if we can take her ice powers?
Theoretically. It did seem to traumatize Benedicta.
Well, yeah, because I assumed that would be because we beat the shit out of her before that. And then, like, she lost her powers for a bit and thought she might have lost them, like, permanently. But I feel like if we explained it to Jill well enough, she'd be cool with it.
Sorry, I was reading a Telegram message. Yard is out with their friends, so they can't actually be on the stream. So they're just telling me that they're being gay and telling me that they like care about me. Ugh.
Aw.
Because like I
That's
told them
sweet.
when I was feeling a bit depressed, and they're like, "Yeah, you can talk to me." No sound. Yeah. Pets. All right, never mind.
Ayo.
Yeah, Yurt was being sweet and gay.
Aw. And then he came in your face.
Yeah. Which is really what I expect all of my
Gay.
friends who are being sweet and gay to do. Let's be honest. Yeah, nah, you didn't get me get fucked. No Master Ball. It's gotta be the Master Ball. In other news, our mumther is apparently like,
Oh yeah, she's like sleeping with the Emperor or whatever.
Yep. And also she's like reassigned a bunch of like guards as the Black Shield, which is like a play on what we were, the Shield.
The shield, right.
And they're using like our really good heroic pledge to kill and murder bearers for existing. Which is kind of what we
Yeah.
were doing here in Thingo. I dislike the mom, very uncool. I think she has a point, no I'm kidding.
I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Is that she's very
Who
uncool.
survived then?
Well, you did.
I'm sorry.
No, the bearers.
Before he passed.
Oh, right. I forgot we
about
went
me
to the
telling not
thing
to
and
blame
her
yourself.
bearers were like
Yeah.
being slaughtered.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you.
Had me very worried for half a second.
This was
You know, I
all
can
my
understand what her thought pattern is. No, like,
How? You couldn't have known.
fault. But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now,
For someone
I need
professional.
swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well.
Gav!
Gav!
Will you be all right here,
We
Martha?
should check on that handsome nose
We
of
can't
his.
stay longer.
Yeah.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling.
Fucking
Though
Gav.
I wouldn't turn my nose
Fucking
at it if you were to
Gav.
lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Oh my god. Martha, keep it in your pants.
Ah, they could use the fun.
Hey, look, a green plus. More side quest.
Yay.
But yeah.
Are you verifying your resources, by the way?
Am I what?
Because you know we're not going to be able to start immediately when the servers are up if you haven't like gotten your update and all.
I have. I updated it, but I don't know what you mean by verifying your resources.
Are in need of help.
It's when it like loads the thing.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm?
I already updated. Why does it say
Big ones?
update?
And not just any chocobos at that. Whitehart
Chocobos.
and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
White hot.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back. Looking to settle the score.
I don't think I immediately disliked the character faster. That message has been a while. I didn't see it until now. There's a few characters I've disliked quicker, but...
Alright.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me?
It's like you
There
probably
ain't a
should have gotten someone to help
luckier
sooner.
bird in all the world. She's a hero.
I
to
mean,
us
remember
locals.
we.
And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her, right enough.
I'm sure I will.
Maltese?
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Alright.
Go save the chocobos.
Go save the chocobos. Chocobo.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Chocobo.
What time is it now? Sorry, I just need to check.
10:30.
Yeah. How did you know?
Because 10 is 7 and it's 7:30.
That's fucking weird. Man, if
I
I was
tend to
allowed
be-
to attempt to find that myself.
A white feather.
Hmm.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Ambrosia.
Over here! Get him!
Really love auto combat having me sit there basic attack him for 15 seconds, even though I have every single ability off of cooldown.
Use an ability then, coward.
But I'm like looking at this screen and also at food on the other screen.
These chocobos aren't going
Let's go
down without a
find
fight.
Maltese. Let's go find Maltese.
It's Ambrosia. It's a mystery white chocobo.
We're
Whatever.
in trouble.
Maltese. Hi.
We got you cornered, Feathers.
You really don't. It's a wide open area.
You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Alright then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Can't you tell by my ruggedly handsome looks that I'm the main character? Medieval Homer Simpson. I don't hear it.
No, he doesn't even sound slightly like Homer Simpson. No. Ah! Big guy! You can tell he's a big guy because he's got a yellow bar.
Yeah. Also, he's like 9 feet tall, apparently. What are they feeding him? It's like, that's ostensibly just a guy, right?
It's it makes me think of like that old Vine. It's like, I can't even remember how exactly it goes, but it's like fucking, I know that it like has like a demon voice going like the souls of the innocent, and then the dude going a bagel, and then the demon voice going no, because it's like not getting what it wants.
Bagel.
Yeah. Oh, you know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going out, I'm gonna get food, what do you want? He goes, he's like, the soul of the innocent. A bagel. Ow! Two
bagels. Yeah. That's it. That is exactly it.
I was thinking of like, that's just a guy.
Yeah, well, you asked what they were feeding him. That's the joke. Like, you asked what they were feeding him. Yeah.
Bagel.
Yeah. That's what was going on in my head.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha.
There was a reference.
Alright, now. Burb.
Bird casualties -1.
White heart, I presume.
Bark. Where?
Do you know her, boy?
Where?
That scar. It couldn't be.
Couldn't be what? The only white chocobo? You said yourself.
Tyler, just
that it was
let
one
him
of a
get there.
kind.
Tyler, let him get there.
He's so fucking stupid.
He'll get there.
It's you. You survived.
Seems like no one actually dies around here ever.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Sid back in the next scene. Hey.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh,
That was stupid and dangerous of you.
bastards, then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did.
All 3 of them.
And not only that.
Tyler.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
Melty.
Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Close.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
Where?
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Where? Gives him a little smooch on his head.
Told you.
Smooch.
And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Bonk.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Stay right where you are.
Okay, I'll just snuggle the bird for a bit, I guess. Oh, hell yeah. Guess I patched.
Doesn't she?
Oh, and her
cut
pals
an
are decked
handsome
out so you
figure,
can have
eh?
She does indeed.
your followers.
How much do I owe you?
Yeah.
2 scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness
Herb.
and more besides.
Wah.
Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
I'm a chocobo, not deaf, dude.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Oh.
That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Alright, we did do
Must
that,
have been my
huh?
double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
It's really dumb because, like, it means he was, like, abusive to Clive.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Because, like, you know, everyone was really abusive to him.
Yeah. The white-winged wonder. Maltese! Where? I love the flavor, the flavor text.
Yeah, it's just queer.
Where? Quote.
Quoth the Raven.
Where? Quoth Ambrosia. Where?
Oh, Tyler.
Chocobo or not? How long do chocobos live? 'Cause that shit was fully grown when we were a teenager.
Listen. Anyway, now we can,
Now we can ride Maltese?
yeah.
Yay! Good girl.
Anyway, we don't want to be here.
Jill's just got some random unnamed chocobo.
Yep.
Old enough to live through at least 2 time skips. You're damn right. Technically, the first one wasn't a time skip, that was a flashback. That's different.
Yeah.
Where's Gav?
Gav. Fucking
Gav.
Gav. Fucking
Fucking
Gav.
Gav. That reminds me of that TikTok that's like, fucking mint.
There's trouble.
I don't know
That's
that
the
one.
tone that I hear it in. The dog is like 18, I think. It's getting up there because it was a puppy when we were teens. Hi.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
Your old pal
Fucking
Gav.
Gav.
Fine words you're after. You're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you.
God damn it, I can hear the cats getting into something. Give me a sec. Fucking hell.
Tell the cats I said psst, psst. Hi, Circus. How you doing?
Grumble, grumble.
Grumble, grumble. The dog I'll accept, because the dog's clearly magic.
Torgal is 317 years old. I'm kidding.
Exactly.
I love it when the
Lost it.
VTuber fucking falls backwards.
So, you
So what
remember
happens
how
when you
quick
take
the
off your
Empire
thing?
was to
I'm not
occupy
putting.
the
I don't have
Dominion
anything
after
on.
the fall of
It's just a
Great
camera.
Red?
Oh.
And how
Right.
pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century
I
of
did not remember
independence
that.
gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist.
Right, the Imperial guy, he took
And
over
now
that
the
place that he
Republic's
had a treaty
finally
with.
decided to follow suit,
because
using
fuck with that.
liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Gab, why
While
do
the
you
two
have
nations
3
beat their
ponytails?
shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
I was about to say something really dark. I was gonna say one for
What?
every boyfriend he's had that's died. One of those is Sid, obviously.
They'll never see us coming.
Right.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Oh, finally! It's
I've
finally
only been hanging
time!
around for 5 years.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia.
Are they all Drake
Spine
parts?
in Waloed.
Okay.
And
3
Drake's
for
Tail
4.
here in the
4
Crystalline
for 4.
Dominion.
Hell yeah. What was the other one?
With the bulk of the Republic
Drake's
and all
ballsack.
marching to Inside,
Okay.
Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
Yeah.
There's a shitload of sea between
That's
us and
the
it,
Rosaria
and
place,
I've
right?
never been
Yes.
much of a swimmer.
I have an
Then why did you
acquaintance
make a
in
base on the
Portis
water?
who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield at the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait.
Yes. Him.
Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
Did you just make that connection now?
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned it.
Hold on.
You're saying
Live!
you're a prince?
Yeah.
June, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
A kiss for good luck, obviously. Put it here. Smooch. I'll be your 4th ponytail.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll double down on your shitty dark joke.
It means Clive is gonna die!
Yeah.
Why do you think Clive is gonna die?
I don't know.
I didn't even
Just
know.
seems like. Just seems like it might, like it's a possibility.
Oh, I hate it when there's a side quest all the way down there.
That does look annoying to get to.
It's so annoying to get to.
Alright, well, you slowly make your way over there. I'm gonna go downstairs and get me a cupcake.
Yeah.
I think it's alright to touch him.
Touch who? What?
Don't worry about it.
Alright. I'll be right back.
Pornhub theme plays. Yeah. Side quest stuff, blah 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 blah. Oh, I gotta actually just skip the whole thing. Okay.
It's not the I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. That broom is ragged.
Okay, the fact that I could skip this is good. Okay. Because I thought I'd have to just sit there and hammer the button through it all.
Others weren't so lucky though.
Okay.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Yeah.
Is everything we've received and everything promised. You earned this. Here you are. All done?
Ah, yes.
Alright. Sandbreck, Clairview, and the Broken Hilt, Rosaria. Clairview, Sandbreck, the Broken Hilt, Rosaria. I gotta try and remember that. Ugh, I'm not gonna though.
I return.
Hello there.
How are you?
Just running down to hand in the quest. If you're worried what you missed, I gave some apples to some people.
Funky. So they make you run here, and then out, and then back?
What?
So they make you run all the way here, and then out
First break.
to deliver something, and then back?
Yep.
Nice.
The quest is supposed to be a little bit sad because the person who was managing the garden, Martel, in the previous hideout, she was one of the people who died. No, we didn't get to ever meet or see her. And then this dude took her tree to the new hideout because somehow the tree survived, and they named the apples after her. And he got them to finally not taste like shit, which means she wasn't very good at her job.
Well,
Oh, look
maybe
at
that would have
this.
been more impactful and sad if, like... Oh, that's probably what he was talking about. Is it alright to touch him? Probably Torgal. Yes, it's okay to pet him. You can pet him. I'm sure he's just waiting for you. He's just like... Pet me, 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 pet
I love it. It's so cute.
me.
Anyway, we have unlocked hunts as well.
Funky.
We technically unlocked hunts when we killed the first one. You know, the flying eye, remember? But now we have two more. One is in Sambrek and one is in Rosaria, but I can't... one of the things I hate about this game's hunt system is that, like, I can't start them. I can't select, you know, have them in my menu. I can only see where they are here. And like I just have to memorize it. It's a Clearview Sandbreak and Broken Hilt Rosaria. And as it stands, I'm not really allowed to go anywhere except for the story area.
Right, because we're told there's like armies everywhere, so.
Yeah. The Broken Hilt here. So it's probably here, if I had to guess, where the hunt is.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? Like Clearview?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, it's just somewhere in this big area.
Of course.
I think once I go here and see the intro quest cutscene at Hawke's Bay Cliff, I'm then allowed to go out to other areas.
So Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for
Right,
that
because
sort of
Gav
thing.
being in the hideout last time really helped Kupka not take
Wasn't
us
it
unawares.
Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Man, you're really hung up on your ex. It's gonna make it hard for me to continue to insert myself into this love interest role forcefully if necessary.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
This isn't Ironhome, is it?
For what?
No.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Alright then, don't. You don't need to. You haven't really contributed anything here.
We will
So I
face
don't
it together
need you
then.
to.
Nah, it's not how they're...
To the end.
They're gonna do the romance. So,
Believe it's fine,
the
me,
previous
you,
one...
You and me. And your friend Steve.
Yeah, and your friend Jill.
And your dog Torgal.
So this one is...
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now we have all the areas open. Just silly. I don't know if I care too much about hunts. I could... But they could give me really good materials. Nah, I don't care.
Remember, this is just a little treat. Final
How do
Fantasy
you think your mother's
16.
reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
Well, she's given birth to
Which
2
is why we
kids,
should
so...
hurry.
Oh, there's something
There are
then.
still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Oh no, enemies! No, Tog!
Oh, Torgal!
You know what to do, boy. Sick 'em.
You know what to do, boy. And that's why I'll just keep saying it. What you need to do.
I've decided I am not interested in dealing with the combat.
Let's go.
So, Chocobo!
Whee! I gotta study Chocobo leg movement so I know how to draw my base traveler.
Justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Elwyn was our dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, we're loyalists.
Give me a sec. What's up?
Aren't we?
Look,
Really? Can you grab it? That's weird.
Rosaria, must
food
be
here?
cleansed
Yeah, but
of the stain
the
which befalls
menu
them.
log page says it's still assigning a driver. So,
Funky.
yeah, whatever.
Someone must have forgot to confirm.
Yeah. You'll start prepping your order when a driver is assigned.
I'd like a refund because my food's taking too long.
Thank you very much. Alright, I'm gonna unpause and let that play.
That she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Well,
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for
Well,
something
you'd be
else.
surprised. One could be in that barrel right now.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
kick.
All right, I heard you the first
Oh,
time.
delay. It doesn't work.
Welcome, stranger.
Alright.
Welcome, stranger.
Are you well?
Very well.
Alright, Tyler.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
Strange name.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there
Hard
was
not
Black
to.
Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
Huh.
That's a fair old scar you got there, by the way.
I wonder what a firebrand is.
2 more left to join the garrison.
Also, I want to point this out. So people no longer treat Sid like he's treat Clive, sorry, like he's a bearer because he's gotten rid of it, right?
Right.
But I want you to suspend your disbelief for a second, right? Imagine you are in this world and you have like
Right.
everyone else been indoctrinated to treat bearers like lesser people, and you do that, right?
Right. Right.
And you see someone who has a bearer-shaped scar on their face.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, huh. Wonder what that could be.
Wonder how you got that scar in this community of people who brand people in the exact shape of that scar as lesser beings. Anyway, how can I help you, fellow equal human? Like,
How can I help you, kind sir? Would you assist me with finding my slave?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
oh, they actually really are on the Black Shield side.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Given firebrands, I'm probably gonna guess it's more Joshua and his little friend. Hi.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Clive is really bad at small talk.
Strangers.
Yeah.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber
just know
and
he's
never
there.
come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire
What, did
is
you
a
notice my
harsh
bearer
master.
symboled scar?
Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the
'Cause that's what
Vice
it
Wing's
was.
wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
All right.
Fair enough. Oh, sorry
These
for a
people live
cutscene.
with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Any
Any ally
dominant
would
not
certainly
working
be
for them
welcome.
actively?
Can we find them before the Imperials do?
I
Perhaps
can't
the next
believe he
village
hasn't
will
thought of
yield more
Joshua already.
answers.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Like, Joshua literally stood up to whatever that thing was attacking you before. He'd definitely be more than willing to kick the Imperial's ass.
Through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Chocobo.
Chocobo.
I'm not doing any of these fights.
Bye-bye.
Since the apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals
Oh,
collapse.
hey, Black Shields. Actually, I want to do this fight.
More of my mother's men.
These ones will stop the fight. Yeah.
Yeah. The less of these around, the better. Very kind of Sid's lightning to be so selective about what it hits and what it doesn't. You know, because you just launch it into a crowd of people. Some of those people being your pet plant and your dog. And some of those being enemies.
Tyler, I love you.
And it only hits the enemies.
Tyler, I love you. I really hope that...
I'll stop calling her that when she contributes something.
Yeah, theoretically that's what this is. Like, if you didn't get the hint from what she said, get the fucking rock! Ah! Rock! Alright, thank you. Yeah, theoretically, like, in the process of, getting this mother crystal, we'll, like, have her conclusion.
Ah. Alright.
Safe.
If they force me to watch them kiss, I'm gonna be very upset. Well, not upset. I'll just choose.
If only.
Can't have a kiss unless we've earned it. I'm not angry. Just
I'm like really struggling to restrain myself. Like I really want to say stuff, but I know I can't. But
I believe in you, buddy.
But like I really want to.
I know.
The shiny. Ignore the giant spiders!
Whoa. Oh, hey, that's a
Blood, Clive.
You don't say.
And still wet.
You don't say. Hey, buddy. When'd you get blinged out?
You were told to stay in your homes.
What homes? I was never told anything.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Do I look like a fucking villager?
You our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Yep, there it is.
On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Well in darkness.
Get stabbed. You know, not enough people are reacting about the fact that we are the fire dominant, who's also using wind and lightning abilities.
Yeah. Also, I was just thinking that it's surprising how little damage lightning does, considering they're like wearing steel cans.
Oh, hold
you know?
on, someone's fucking healing them. You. Lightning is one-shotting them. Like, all of my...
I was just watching it slowly drain their health, and I was like, I feel it would kill them faster. But, like, that's just RPG stuff.
The little lightning balls don't do much, because they're set up for, like, they're like reactive things. Like, they attach, and then I hit them, and then they explode. But, like my two big lightning abilities instant, like, are generally enough to kill a single enemy in one hit. You know, unless that enemy has a stagger bar.
Right. I just mean like the realism sense of like...
Yeah, sure.
The little lightning bolts would do basically just as much damage as the big ones. To an enemy wearing all metal.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
But we're not that.
So that's Joshua.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
She took a long time to say that after... Like, she really let him get his death throws in.
Yeah. No, I don't care if I have to save those people. I need those 3 Briar clamshells. If I didn't pick that up, I'd only have 46 Briar clamshells.
It was very important, Jill. Jill, listen to me. It was very important.
Find something, boy.
No fucking shit.
You know what to
Anything
do.
Smells bad to you. Imagine being a fucking dog.
Found her.
Ah. So they aren't really awaiting us. They're just there. Damn. Why is that one upside down?
This was my mother's doing.
Personally, I don't think so.
Why? Why would anyone?
I don't know.
Jill. Chill.
never truly understood her. But this...
Time for matricide?
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
Hell yeah!
Time for matricide?
We should go.
I think it's time for matricide.
It's time for matricide! Let's fucking go!
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
I'm in a town.
Did you say that because you tried to whistle for her?
Yeah.
Click it a few more times, just for fun.
Good girl. We're approaching Buick Bridge.
Go!
Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. I can walk from here.
And so, like, now that he knows that his mother's working for the Imperials, he just sort of assumes she's personally responsible for everything.
But this is their home.
I feel like she didn't do this, like, specifically. She just doesn't give a shit if it happens. Which isn't quite the same thing. You know what I mean?
I suppose.
This is no time to ride. Ambrosia won't help
I mean, she's still awful, and I fully endorse matricide.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I'm saying I don't think she personally strung up those people. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't even know those people were strung up.
Or existed. Yeah.
I just don't think she cares. And I don't know why Clive's just decided she's personally responsible for this.
What happened to this place?
My mother happened.
For what?
The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
God forbid a woman does anything.
Every time Clive opens his fucking mouth, the chocobo goes slower. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I've noticed.
It's making me angry.
Now we gotta stop because cutscene.
Yeah, that's fine. My children!
My cabbages!
Voiceless dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep.
Yeah, have you seen the village, like, 20 feet away? I don't think they care if you die on their doorstep. Really enforcing.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Buddy, I think the commotion they're making gives you more of a chance to slip in unnoticed.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the
yeah.
nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Ah, yes, because walking through the sewers is much more noble.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
No.
You know what I don't understand?
What?
The good news is
I know this is for gameplay purposes, but like, I always get a little frustrated when like the game treats like cities that you're trying to gain access to as if like the only way to get in or out is through a like an entrance or an exit, when like the world is pretty big and the city's pretty big, we could probably find a way to just get over the wall. Like, it doesn't seem like it'd be that hard.
I like Breath of the Wild's approach, though.
Like, let's just go a little bit to the left, and we'll see. We'll just go around the wall. And we'll see what's there. At least show me that there's no other way, instead of just like, nah, just trust us. There's no other way. We gotta find the secret tunnels or whatever. When it feels like we could scale this mountain, probably.
Yeah.
And then just like gently descend into the wall.
Yeah. I really like Breath of the Wild's approach personally.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a city called Gerudo. It's the town that you're only the only people allowed in are women. And so like you can totally actually climb into the city, but you just get caught immediately because there are guards posted everywhere. So it's like it does a really good job of like actually cementing that the only way in is by following procedure.
Yeah.
Not letting you get in multiple ways, sort of, it just, like, it actually does just show you, like, yeah, the only way in is by dressing
Like, I'm thinking about, like, with Ultra Despair Girls, you would think you could get anywhere from anywhere because it's a city, right?
Yeah.
But, like, shit's destroyed. There are, like, buildings collapsed and, like, cars piled up in, like, the roads you're not supposed to go on. So, like, you physically can't get anywhere.
I mean, you could climb over cars, like...
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its
They're, like,
luster.
piled up higher than you can go over. There's, like, giant, like...
Tyler, cars are full of handholds. You could, unless they are smooshed flat, you could climb over them.
Yeah, but it's Kamaru. Have you seen her?
Yes.
Oi!
Hi.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Buddy, we're on your... Well, I mean, we could be on your side.
We'll show ourselves out.
Get the magic user first. The obvious magic user on the left.
Yeah.
You see him? Get him first. There's another one.
Yep.
Get both of them first.
Well, I can't. That's not... One of them has to come...
Simultaneously.
Alright, Tyler.
Nope. You gotta kill them, like, within a few seconds of each other, like those, like the baptismal bishops.
Yep. Like that.
Yeah.
They had the stupendous idiocy to stand close together when I have nothing but explosive AoE attacks.
Yeah, it was silly of them. Haven't they read your move descriptions?
Shut
recently?
up, Tyler. You're such a bitch.
I've only ever seen
That's why you
one
love me,
man
though.
fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's
Yeah.
time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Is that Tyler? Is that Tyler or the other one?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I
Wade,
addressed.
right, that was
You
the other
have
one.
naught to fear from us.
I didn't have much to fear from you before either.
Really is you.
Yeah.
It is. So wait.
Oh my god, he's even showing more emotion for this guy than Jill. Look!
This guy was his gay awakening, remember?
Yeah.
That's a very important time in a young man's
You
life.
can speak inside.
Yeah, see, that's why I like Kimari so because Kimari is mine.
I understand.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far.
So,
And we
can we
banded
just
together
address
to
how you
form
killed,
the
like,
Guardians of the Flame soon
7
after.
of my friends
Alas,
just now?
there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
Less than a handful now.
But
Yeah.
We've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the duchy's few remaining bearers out of the
The
Imperial's
firebrands. That's what they are.
Yep, there you go.
We saw what
They
happened in
keep
Old Hill.
the brands of the the branding of the fire.
The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I mean,
since
your mom's kind of a
granting
bitch.
the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why,
Oh, we've got a half brother now.
I don't know.
Sick.
Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Yay. It's less effective when you aren't holding swords.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else.
Now that you've killed so many of my men, how about you replace some of them?
Then the blood of their next
Yeah.
victims will be on my hands.
You're clearly worth at least 7 of my men.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
Now spell
We must.
answer.
So let us go with you.
B-I-O-L-E-N.
For the good of Rosaria.
Yay.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your
I don't know
side.
what the Genshin launcher is doing. It says it's fixing game resources, and the time remaining is 6.5 hours. So, it might not be happening tonight.
I've got my update installed already. I'm just waiting for servers.
Will you be willing to wait till tomorrow instead?
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Yeah, I suppose.
If it doesn't work for me. But it means with tomorrow we
Yeah.
can do it right from the start of the stream.
Tell us then, Sir Wade.
Mm-hmm.
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company.
Yeah, but like exactly, like the exact number, like how many people?
Yes,
And
like give me
an amount. Anyway.
just some.
But until we arrived, that was your plan.
Don't quote me.
You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
I like how he's wearing the old slutty outfit.
Yeah.
The interns gotta be sluts.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Okay, I could not prioritize the quest here and just be like, nah, side quest. You know?
Well, let's go Find a chocobo or whatever.
Found one.
We'll keep them from the bridge. Don't get the blessing of the Phoenix.
Go do the apples thing on the hideout.
How long have
What?
you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Go do the apples side quest in the hideout.
I already done it.
Down the bastards responsible
Yeah,
for
but I mean,
their
like,
corpses to
if you
Stillwood.
didn't.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
wanted to-
Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it
Hi.
now? I told
Harry,
you.
there's a magic user.
Yeah.
Bear a message for the viceroy.
Make sure to get him first.
From the Guardians of the Flame.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black
Hey!
Shields?
Women can be filthy vagabonds too.
Die along with your flame.
Hey, Jill's not a dog. No, I'm kidding. And Wade's not a woman.
Your petty revolution.
And Torgal is a boy.
On these our swords we swear.
Just get it wrong on all accounts. I just kicked that guy in the ass. Have a look. Bonk. There's something really funny about that animation.
Bloody hell. Reinforcements from the far bank.
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
This camera angle is really nice. Oh yeah, thanks, game.
Oh hey, it's a dragon. I looked down for a second.
Yeah, Clive literally said they're getting a wyvern to fight their battle for them.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances.
I looked down for a second.
I can't say I'm flattered.
Hit him. Torgo looks up at it like, dude, that's a freaking dragon. What do you want me to do?
He actually jumps up and gets them.
Good boy.
A noble stand, albeit
Oh, you have a unique voice.
misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this
What?
land is in dire need of cleansing.
What?
Huh? Oh, fight. Okay.
That guy got to do one attack before I completely depleted his stamina bar.
So Wade,
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish him.
Fastest.
Gesundheit. Hold on. Someone knocked. I don't think anyone knocked. Oh my god, Tyler.
nose is itchy.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with the Genshin launcher. It's doing something weird.
Aw. Hi.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
Yay.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
Woo! Hell yeah.
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
You give me far more credit than I deserve. I was just going to say that I... Never mind.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning.
Oh.
Lord Byron was the first person I turned to
Yeah, it
after
doesn't
forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he
I
would
feel
be
like
of no
you
use to anyone.
probably could have just
And
said
so,
the
though
second
it
one.
sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
This is so contrary to the this is so completely opposite to the way he acts throughout the story. The idea of like him being this very quiet, calm, like, I don't want to cause any trouble. I'm only going to help the people. Like, so opposite to his bombastic character. And I don't know why they describe him like that.
I don't know.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Oh boy!
Yeah?
It's the mark of the Guardians.
Oh hell yeah!
Those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I'll add it to the list.
Is it gonna give me access to 2 side quests?
2 to 3 side quests in the immediate area. Maybe.
Yeah.
My men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
Mm.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
Mm.
Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Need you to kick the Imperial's ass for me. Is that too much to ask? Your mother's head on a pike? Perhaps?
You are here to see it though, Tyler.
Oh, yes, I am. It took me a second.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we're just at the manor now?
Yep.
Do you really think they believe we are?
5 years later.
Not a chance.
They love using the sometime later skip as well. It's so vague.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Hi. Sir.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Your favorite nephew, I might add. Hi. Do you recognize his scowl?
Clive Rosfield died long ago.
Came out the womb with this scowl on my
And
face.
for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Dude, like, look at me. Do the Phoenix thing. Clive, do the Phoenix thing.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
That's adorable, actually.
Yet another man he's showing more emotion to than Jill. His dad, his brother, his boyfriend.
Infectious flax
His gay
wench,
awakening.
Even in death, must thou plague me still?
Aww.
Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Hug.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh my god. I love this scene
Hug,
so much.
please.
My dear boy, it's really
Oh, it's so cute, though. Oh.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
Aww.
You know what that has the same vibes as?
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
It's like they played Monopoly, but Clive never let him play the shoe.
The kitchens.
You know what I mean?
We dine immediately.
Yeah.
But Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
This is one of my favorite scenes, honestly.
Aretha, let me tell you, I'm crying right now.
Oh!
Good plates, Rutherford.
I'm like crying.
This character has just been introduced!
To one of her Cullens.
I love him.
Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low.
You immediately fell in love with him?
No, but
Well, I just really like that scene.
Yeah, it was such a good scene.
That was really touching.
A monster.
for better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town.
They did
Thus
such a good
must
job with
maintain
it.
The illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us.
Oh my god, Tyler. Do you need a moment? Do I need to pause?
No, I got it. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, you getting emotional over that makes me kind of happy. Haha, you cry, loser.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. Right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim.
Clive, on the other hand.
Until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? Wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Huh.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw.
Yeah, well, when they make being a good
Which, if
boy
I'm not mistaken,
illegal.
would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
I love this guy.
I fucking love Byron.
He's so fun. Damn, it keeps cutting to this houseplant over here. Weird.
Tyler.
Weird cinematic choice.
Are you courting? Hold on, are you courting fucking Game Grumps? The Ocarina of Time Zelda scene.
She's a fine ship,
No.
isn't she?
And now the camera's focusing on that plan in the background.
Once outfitted,
I forgot about that.
she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
Okay, again, do we know which one the Iron Kingdom is?
That's
Yeah,
the child with the gun, remember? When we made that analogy? They're not like a big kingdom, as far as I've been able to tell. They just got their hands on a dominant and decided to try and fight people with it because they were like, we're a big kid now.
I'm a big kid now.
Yeah, basically.
You weren't. I don't know if you get that reference.
No, I got it.
Really? Because that's an Australian advert. It must not just be Australian.
I've definitely heard, I'm a big kid now.
It's an advert for, like, nappies.
Yeah.
Alright, must be worldwide.
Isn't it just like Huggies?
Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
Okay, now it's 40 minutes?
And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
Are you, like, relating to, like, Clive's mom?
myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
I don't think she's relating to anything so much as she's just talking about her past.
Well, because she segued to this by bringing up monsters, which they brought up in reference to Clive's mom, so I'm just thinking, like, yeah, like...
I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
You're clearly not. Like, you have
I want
empathy
to choose
and
a
you...
different path, a better path.
Right, but she still killed people.
To live on my own
Right, so's
terms.
Clive, though.
Yes, the point is she feels justified. Like, I feel that justified in her self-assertion as one, and a need for growth.
Okay.
To terms with my past.
Like, if you slaughtered tens of thousands of people as a magical god of ice, you'd probably feel shit about it.
Just as you stood with me.
Yeah, probably.
You know, unless they deserved it.
I probably would have felt the need to deal with it sometime in the past 5 years. Since there wasn't a whole heck of a lot else going on.
To atone for my sins.
Kinda got other
Only
shit going on
then,
right now, though.
When it's done.
Well, no, because it's 2 for 1, I think, is the idea.
Yeah.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
Well, there's a death flag.
Here, have this death flag.
Yeah.
Let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long.
Actually, so...
Also, kind of a meta death flag. The fact that they didn't kiss right here, I would say, is a death flag.
So here's a token though. Here's an idea. Do unimportant characters get death flags? Like if she's just a houseplant, was that a death flag? You know what I mean? Like you understand where I'm going, right?
Ya.
Like only important
True,
characters
yes.
get death flags.
Yeah. I'll give a death flag to the houseplant, though.
Okay.
If it dies, it'll finally have contributed something.
But Vivian can probably make an educated guess.
Oh, is this where we get to do the...
Yep.
We'll get a lore dump?
This is... Dude found a really old cookbook and wants me to help find... Because it's like... It's a cookbook that's so old it has different names for ingredients. You know, like when we have that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like a pinch of bismuth. What the fuck is bismuth?
A rock.
It's like just salt. It's literally he's just saying salt, basically.
Ah. It's like when that Aranara was talking about how it had... Happiness was a cooking ingredient that was contained within a hard bubble or something. And we find out it's just sugar in a jar.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Why doesn't everyone get their scar removed? I can't imagine they've got much else going on around here.
So it's because, like, I remember I told you the process to get it removed is really, really dangerous. Because, like, it's full of, like, poison ink, and if the person who does it gets it wrong, they die, basically. So I think a lot of people actually just don't want to.
Fair enough.
Clive. Oh, am I glad
Oh, yeah, okay.
That is not the voice I thought you were gonna have.
This is actually a quest line that you've got to pay attention to. I skipped a few lines, but before I realized. There's a series of quests called Blacksmith Woes. This is the first one, and there's like 5.
Okay.
The blacksmith is not doing great.
Drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down, and whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like
not
he's
very
lost his
talkative, yeah.
spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking
The
he
what?
might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what'd you say?
Is that... Does he? He respects me?
If you think it'll help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. We'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now,
That is
you'll
not the
only
voice I
smell a
expected
rat
him
if
to
we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Blacksmith Blues.
Yeah. Anyway,
Possibly have to be upset about.
let's get
Maybe the fact Sora's friend's dead.
Let's get the extremely obvious exposition dump out of the way.
Alright. Hi, Viv.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
I don't.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Potato, potato.
What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Alright, so we're gonna learn who the Ironblood are.
Right. So the Drake's Breath used to belong to Rosaria, basically.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed,
fair enough.
The faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies.
So,
hold on.
Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's Eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked
The
it from
Drake's
the
Eye was another crystal?
That was the one we destroyed, wasn't it?
No.
The one... No?
This was 80 years ago, they said.
I thought she just said some years ago.
Some 80 years ago? Maybe? I don't know. If only we had someone in the Twitch mod view to make a clip and look at it.
Hold up.
Thank you. Though it might be a little bit too late by now.
Nope, I was quick on the draw.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The launcher was like 30 minutes until done, and now it's 4 hours and 10 minutes until done. And I don't think the one we killed was Drake's Eye.
Oh, yeah, she did say some 80 years ago.
Yeah, Drake's Eye is a different one.
Oh, yeah.
Rosaria tried to
I guess the Drake's Eye collapsed in the blight.
To no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Okay, so you're right, they own a crystal. They're like one of the... There's
the
5.
Mother crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, that would be pretty big revenge to kill their god.
Yeah. Alright,
I feel like those two ideas are not mutually exclusive.
Let's go... figure out why Blackthorn is depressed.
Yeah, I'm sure he's had enough time to talk, so now that we've had Vivian talk her ear off.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought
Nope.
you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you
I'll
not to stick your nose in my business.
What?
What'd you go and do?
Clive just...
What?
I was doing the Aaron's voice when he goes, "I'll suck your dick."
Okay.
I don't know. I was just thinking of like a bribe to get him to talk about his feelings.
I haven't heard him do that. That must be a new one.
It's an older one.
Just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that?
In it.
In it.
You know,
Gav.
I feel better for
In
you
it.
out in the open. Please,
Gav,
mate.
in it.
I'm worried about you.
Aw.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Pope.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit.
Aww.
I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for?
Buddy.
Now piss off.
All right, we're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts,
What?
it will affect his work.
I'm just picturing Clive and Blackthorn have like a real earnest heart to heart, and yet again Clive shows more emotion towards the men in his life than Jill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
We need to nip this in the
Anyway.
bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should
Cuirass.
Yeah, I know.
Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Cuirass.
Glad to hear it.
Alright.
First things first, then.
The minutia of the quest I don't care about, and I'm gonna skip it. Like, you've sort of gotten the point that, like,
right.
He's depressed because we found a piece of armor that was made much better than what he feels he can do. And I'll show you the end of the quest, but it's whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
We do have to do a hunt, though. Like, we have to.
Okay.
Care Norvrent Westgate Sambrek. Can you help me remember that?
I've already forgotten. Can you look at it once more before we leave?
Care Norvrent Westgate Sambrek. Where the fuck? Because that's Care Norvrent Glorehouse Gate.
There's Cairnorvent Rivergate.
Where's that?
It was a small marker that wasn't a teleportable one.
Oh. Yeah,
So
I
maybe we just have
suppose-
to go to the...
Well, it's got to be to the west, right?
Yeah. The west.
You could also, if you really want, just look up the exact location of it.
I could, couldn't I? Might be in that little area you haven't discovered yet.
Yeah. It's just the griffin.
Alright. Northern.
Oh, look up the griffin.
West Gate.
Like look up the name of the hunt, not the location.
Final Fantasy 16 Dosmer location.
Yeah,
How to beat.
Dosmer. Yeah. If you could just point me to where it is on the map, I can figure it out from there. If I could actually...
It's right below the river gate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just here then? Alright. Fuck, that's a long walk, but alright.
This map shows the river gate as a teleportable thing, so maybe you just haven't been there.
Yeah. Or maybe they just say... Well, the map is filled out, so I have. But maybe the teleport's disabled while the hunt is there. I don't fucking know.
Maybe. Sid. What a way to get that spoiled. Where you're like, I'm just doing side quests. There's no harm in you listening. And someone, first person you talk to. Evening, Sid.
Yeah.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Not here. This is no time to ride.
Maltese!
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Let me ride the goddamn chocobo!
Maltese!
Thank you.
Go.
Ready, go?
Hey, girl.
Shiny. Ding.
Hell yeah. 5 kill. Excuse me. Shiny. I just love the way chocobos move.
They're like big emus.
Yeah. There's something so satisfying to me about, like, the construction and movement of, like, bird legs, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I know
Especially
what you mean.
when large.
Get you the artistic, like, rotating angle.
Yeah. Also, just, like, the way that the talons, like, flex, too. I just like, it's nice. Whenever I, like, a lot of the time when I do monster designs, I really like having, like, talon-like claws like that.
Bitten off more than he can chew. Thanks, girl.
Oh.
Hi.
Speaking of talons.
I like you. Hell yeah. Dosmer.
You know, the advent of fast travel really has taken all the air out of the Final Fantasy airship, like, part. It makes me really sad. Because, like, that's a staple of Final Fantasy games.
Yeah.
And they don't do it anymore because you can just fast travel everywhere. 15 had the flying car, but, like, why would you ever? Apart from, like, fun.
I don't know. Get him. I want to kick your ass, but I want to do it right. So tell me your pronouns. Unlike these weird liberals, I don't have pronouns.
Unlike you neoliberals, I don't have pronouns. It always gets me.
What? Everyone has pronouns. You may refer to me only by my name, Shadow the Hedgehog.
That's a pronoun.
Oh. Pronoun blue.
Ow!
Delicious.
Shut the absolute fuck up.
What if I only want to shut the partial button?
Alright, it should be dead now. Easy.
Easy. G-G-E-C. Let's
Scarletity!
fucking go! Are we still getting meteorites?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
And then this dude comes out and he's like, I'm the one that makes the leather. Yep, it's
Yay.
me.
It's me. Help.
I don't care. I do not care. And I also have side quests to do here. Remember the butcher one?
No.
The old cookbook one.
Oh, right. The things are named different.
Yep. And we're gonna ask an old butcher in the trade.
Yeah.
What's up?
Historians think that in the future, people reading old recipes will wonder what kind of milk was used, because it won't be common knowledge anymore.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to
What do you mean?
Because, like, you know, like in recipes and stuff, right? When it says like a cup of milk, they mean cow's milk. That's what milk means to us, right? But like in the future, when cows go extinct or whatever, right? Like, that's not gonna make any sense. You know, like thousands of years in the future, we're not gonna know what. They're not gonna know what milk. They're gonna milk from what, right?
Yeah. No, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Anyway, this recipe is made with scorpion.
Ah, of course. And like similar arguments about eggs too. We just say like eggs.
Yeah.
And that's a problem with like historical references for like the culture of like ancient civilizations, because like stuff that was considered common knowledge wasn't just written down, you know? It's like, yeah, we all know this, we don't need to write it down.
Yeah, no, I get you. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Let's go fix Blackthorn's depression, make some scorpion stew.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna skip most of the cutscene of the scorpion stew, but I want you to see the reaction to the character tasting it. Because I think it'll be funny.
Did...
5 years later.
Sometime.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Perhaps this one should stay in the ashes of obscurity. It's gonna be the conclusion. Yeah.
Teeth. What the salt on the senses is like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted
It's apparently a good
anything
thing.
so fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
Glad you like it, buddy. Takes
Like
a
it?
village, I suppose.
No, I hate it. But I love it. Alright, Blackthorn. Stop being a little bitch.
Hey, be nice.
How'd it go, Clive?
We're never gonna get his better without that attitude.
Continue?
I found him,
I'm still getting over Sid.
and he asked me to give you this.
It's been 5 years, man.
With his regards.
Not for me, it has.
It's been 2 weeks.
You're joking.
Yeah, it's been 5 years, but I just found Wade.
That's true.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done. So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah?
Should we leave? Are you guys
I'll take
flirting?
your word for it. Just looks like leather to me.
Blackthorn and the
Still, I'm glad
Yeah, the other craftsmen.
No,
They're like craftsmen. They're craftsmen flirting. That's
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Well, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
I'll keep it close to my chest, no doubt.
Listen.
What?
Sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble.
What?
Should have kept my mind to myself. Still,
Yeah, it's a problem. Walls are thin,
this has
but
cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn. Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And don't get me started how much I reckon I can make something about as good. Something occurs. Anyway, enough narrowing.
Yeah.
nice. I mean, in craftsman language, sharing a family secret with someone outside the family.
Whatever.
You know what that means, right? That's you're getting added to the family. That's what that means.
Means you want to fuck.
That's a proposal right there.
Oh, Tyler.
That's
Anyway.
an art proposal, I'm saying.
Yeah. I know what it means to have a new blueprint.
Okay.
Aye.
So, will it be?
We cannot make it yet.
We need electrum. That'll be gold and silver forged together.
Anything else?
If it's at Minecraft rules, it's at a 2-to-1 ratio. Oh wait, no, electrum is 1-to-1. Hey Jill, still feeling depressed?
That's how it is. That's how it is in Roots of Pacha too.
What, 1-to-1?
Yeah, 1-to-1 gold and silver mixed electrum.
I think so.
I've been meaning to ask, what's with that braid?
When
It's
you
outside
told
of
me you
your
had to come
like
to terms with your
ponytail.
past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need...
Ah, yes.
to move forward.
So
To
they're
atone for
taking
all the
Clive's
murder, I must
story.
commit more murder.
We're gonna take Clive's story and push it somewhere else. Literally, though.
If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too.
I don't know, I feel like you're still a dominant and you could do it
We'll
yourself.
bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Hey guys, just he's up on the fucking higher balcony.
Yeah, like, he's just there.
I've been here the whole time, you know.
Every day I miss Sid. I'm right fucking here. Quit telling people I'm dead.
It's like I can still hear his
Sometimes I
voice.
still hear him.
Yeah, there it is. I knew we were both gonna make that reference. Hey Tyler, can I
Yeah.
tell you something? Like, can I reveal a bit of a spoiler? Because I want.
Sure, go for it.
So Sid does have a child, which will
Right.
become a part of the story later on.
Sid Jr.
Yeah. So in Final Fantasy 15, it was Sid and Sydney was his like granddaughter. Yeah. Remember?
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
Sydney,
Yeah, I remember.
howdy there. My tits are big,
Right,
and I'm
the
Sydney.
country gal.
Yeah. What would be even more cringe than Sid and his daughter Sydney? What would be even more cringe? What do you think Sid's name is in Final Fantasy 16?
I can't think of anything other than just literally calling them Sid. But like maybe spelt a little different.
Yeah, SYD, right?
Yeah.
Sid. It's like Sydney. But no, I'll give you a hint, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a term we use. It's like a piece. It's like an internet slang that we use.
It's not simp, is it?
No, it wouldn't be simp. That would be a bit too much. Hi, I'm simp. You're what? You're what?
What though?
Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Her name is Mid. Her name is Mid, Tyler.
Oh, that's terrible.
She's Mid. It's like short for
dear.
something. Just in the way that Sid is short for Sidolphus.
Midolphus.
No, it's not Midolphus. It's short for something else. But her name is Mid. Her name is fucking Mid.
Damn, that's... Damn. Shame.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
So they'll know we're coming, is what you're saying.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Oh, the stone thingy.
Uh-oh, she's about to start getting the mystery coughing
My
disease.
only chance to put things right.
Uh-oh.
I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
Jill, it's okay being a houseplant. You don't have to give yourself death flags to be relevant. Mainly because it's not going to work.
Ugh. The time to complete seems to be jumping around a lot, but it does seem like it's like getting through the fix game resources step at a pace.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's mother crystal.
Drake's breath.
Oh, hey, I think the servers are up.
Yeah, well, like I just said.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
Which is why we should hang around on the beach and chat a bit.
The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
Right. Let's go.
Well, are you saying that means you're done then?
Well, I'm saying, like, it's up, so if, when your installation's done, I guess.
Because I already did install it. I don't know what it's doing now.
As was I.
Like, I installed the update. So I don't know what the fuck it's doing.
Me neither. But doesn't it usually have to do the 3 different installations? It does the pre-game installation on the launcher, right? And then it does the main update. And then it does the in-game one.
Okay, it's not... It doesn't have to do a main update. If it does a pre-installation, that is the main update.
I don't know. So I did the pre-installation, and I also did
I did the pre-installation.
Launcher installation. Yeah, I know. I'm saying I did that, and also the
launcher had to update, but that takes like 3 seconds, and the launcher has to update to allow the pre-installation.
Right.
So I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I only bring it up because if it wasn't for the fact that my shit's doing something weird, this would be a good time to start. Like, right before we start a big mission?
Yeah. Well,
but
the only thing we can do is...
Yeah, I can't make it go any faster.
Keep an eye on it. You got any other windows, so you just know when it's done?
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it this whole time.
Right, cool.
It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is
Yes, Jill, you got it. We're already in combat. Just fight them.
Me literally halfway through destroying them. I think we're gonna have to fight these guys.
Oh, did you hear that plant speak? Sorry, she's contributing things now, so I'll be nice.
You know what the best part about it is? Without spoiling too much. When we do get her powers, I haven't used a single one. Because they're not good.
Damn.
Her movement ability is a smaller, worse dash. like, than the Phoenix one, right?
Yeah.
She has an attack that looks like it'd be really good, because in like the little testing window, she like shoots out projectiles to a bunch of small enemies near her, and then, well, not she, because it's Clive, I guess, but Clive like shoots out projectiles to a bunch of small enemies around him, and then like brings his hand backwards and like snaps them, like absorbs them in. But like in practice, it does it in exactly 6 specific directions, and it doesn't just target enemies directly. So if the enemy isn't in the exact one of 6 directions, it just misses them. Right? And then the other ability that she has is like, she does a wave of energy forwards, and at the tip of the wave, it explodes upwards and does more damage. And again, exact precise positioning. If I did it like this, right? Like right up against the enemy, the tip of the explosion would happen like, I don't know, over here-ish, and miss them. So it's just completely fucking useless. I don't know if like I did a good job of explaining that.
I'm sure I'll see it eventually.
Yeah, I'll like try them out. It's just not very good. Though eventually is right, because they are after fucking, they're the 6th of the 7 abilities that you get. It takes a real long fucking time. And it's dumb because when she's an ally, she has some really good abilities. Like an AoE surrounding her, the thing that she does where she like creates the diamonds above her and then fires them at the enemy rapidly. Like, she's got some really good abilities as an ally. Oh hey, remember this?
Look at this place. What a mess.
Why does it look like a nest? Ah! Yeah, that'll be why.
It's turned.
Nothing is shelter for Zaria.
Yeah, remember this?
I do vaguely remember this.
It's worse breath now.
Be sure to keep clear of his ball.
Because it was bad breath, but now it's worse breath.
Yeah.
Don't breathe it in.
You got this. I believe in you.
Kablowy.
Kablowy.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is gonna end. This is gonna fill up properly anytime soon, Tyler.
Press on.
Yes.
So if you want to call it here, and then tomorrow we'll do Genshin.
Okay.
I can't help it. It's not under my control. Oh yeah. The Drake's breath is hot.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Tyler?
Yeah?
No, I said words to you.
I didn't hear the words.
I said the Drake's breath is hot.
Oh. I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
It is very... It looks hot. So, I believe you. Also, lava is hot, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
Alright. Yeah, so... If you wanna, like, sees you're you're the one in control of what you do. Like, do you want to call it here, because you gotta get to bed?
I have to do dailies at least.
So you think I should keep going a bit?
If you're gonna get involved with something, like, bigger, then you should probably call it and save that for this Saturday.
I can probably go a little bit more because I know where the boss is, and I can not go to that, because obviously that will be like the...
It was.
You know...
They're getting bigger.
That will be the big long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can basically go stand outside the boss door, because it's mostly just combat and, you know, idle character chit-chat lines. You know, the bonding that Clive and Jill desperately need to have any sort of established relationship. Yeah?
You wanna stream my polls at least?
Right now?
I don't know. I have to load up your account first.
Oh, you can save my dailies if it's gonna be, like, because you're already late. You can save mine if you want.
No, yours are faster, because I don't use your resin.
Yeah, but it's the idea of doing both together is what I'm talking about.
Save what?
It's the idea of doing both together. Like, you don't have to do mine if it's gonna be extra time.
It's whatever.
Okay. I actually have to pee anyway, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my body has needs.
Don't you dare apologize to me. Hey, chat. It's just... I just wanted to explore Fontaine with my friend. Oh, well. Tomorrow then, perhaps. Do 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 do.
I'm back. I'm vaccinated, caffeinated, and freshly masturbated.
Funky. God, I love Gemini.
Yeah?
I like getting cute morning texts like your order has been shipped.
Okay. So yeah, am I just gonna continue for a bit while you do daily stuff? Like...
I mean, whether or not you continue is up to you, I suppose.
Well, what else would I be doing?
Oh man. Ending streams, figuring out what is wrong with your install.
I don't know if anything's wrong, it's just happening. It is frustrating that I already did install the game. Ow, fire hot. Ow, fire hot.
Stop touching the fire, Aretha.
No,
Fire hot.
I know. Ow.
Aretha. Fire hot.
There is a cutscene. Do you want to say it?
Yes. Lava. This seems safe.
No, don't worry. I'll put some really cold water on it.
Yeah, that'll help. Don't worry, I've got an extremely flammable cape.
Quickly, before it melts.
Yeah, that, yeah, if only you made that plan clear before you did that, so I didn't have to stand there and gawk.
She just stop. She just looks at it, and then she goes, "What the fuck are you doing, girl?"
Hoping if she be dramatic enough, she'll graduate from being a houseplant to being an actual character.
No. Let's not.
Quip, quip. Quip, quip, quip.
It's like it's Quiplash up in this biznitch.
Mm. You don't even get a funky t-shirt out of it.
They don't look too tough.
That's not the length, but in numbers like these.
Alright. I'm gonna train Ellen. These businesses.
If only you could figure out some way for oh my god, I have an idea for a new child there. Have you done the train L? Have you done it yet already? Is it on yours or mine?
No, but this is on yours. My dailies are in Zoom.
Okay, I do have an idea for a new one.
Yeah.
It's like training with Ellen goes wrong. Because there's a way to die right there in her thing, which is fall damage.
Yeah.
So like when you have that daily, yeet yourself off the cliff right in the middle of all of her little breakable things, and then take that screenshot.
Yeah.
I think that would be hilarious, don't you?
Drake's breath.
Yeah, I think that would be really funny.
I think that'd be a really good one. Alright.
I just have to switch my dailies back to Mondstadt.
Well, hold on. You, probably not this time because, you know... Hey look, it's come! Probably not this time because, like, my shit isn't fucking working for some reason. But the next time, I have the daily, you can, like, we can do it together with multiplayer. You don't have to switch yours back to Inazuma.
Okay. Stop.
Anyway, yeah, I'm fighting Cum.
Nice. Isn't that a Pokemon?
No, that's Muck.
When you're dyslexic, anyway.
No, Muck is the... Whatever, Tyler.
Get big!
What?
Sorry, I'm looking at the... fucking go away!
You're looking at the Cum?
No, I was looking at the map, but... Fucking... Whoa, hello. I clicked on a teleporter that was underground or underwater or something. And it decided to give me the whole tutorial about how the layered map system works. And I was like, go away.
I really want to see it.
Long ass tutorial. It was like several pages and I was just trying to click through.
You know what?
It's added to your tutorials, so you'll...
Yeah, no, I wanted to see that tutorial.
It'll be in your tutorials.
No, here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah?
You're gonna share
What?
your screen with me, and I'm gonna stream that.
Okay.
Because I want you to do a bunch of stuff. I want to see some stuff.